Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven. In tonight's live stream, it is Artapalooza, and I have my phone on, so you get to hear me echo, echo, echo. So, usually Artapalooza is me and some friends, but friends have life things going on, and we're not able to make it tonight. And that's okay because you know what? You get me. Yay! And I'm gonna create with you because there is a project that I need to get finished. Because with any kind of blessing from up above or around or however you believe, I will be leaving my parked location early next week and hitting the road and heading to Texas for Vid Summit. And I'm so excited for that, not only because I get to meet a bunch of cool people, but I get to see some old friends too, and people that I've known for as long as I've been on YouTube. So it'll be really, really great. Um, let's see. I was gonna, since it's just me, and let's see if we can turn on some background music. And I think those will, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I haven't played around with the music on here. So but I can add music, but I don't know if it's gonna let me do some other things. So it says loop music and then it says fade tracks in and out. So I'm hoping it'll just play like all the tracks. We'll see. I don't know. Where's Mel when you need her? So hello, Janice. Hello, Julie. Great to see you in the chat. I hope things are working out for you guys. But my project for tonight, if I can remember how I did this. Oh, yes. This is going to be a curtain. It's really wrinkly, but that's okay. It'll all come out in the wash. Or as they say up north, the wash. I'm going to punch some holes in it. I'm going to put some, I've got these, what are they called? Eyelets. We got these silver eyelets. And then I've got these. And the reason why I wanted to do this tonight is because the friend that gave me these, it is his birthday. And he gave me a whole bunch of these. These are rings to do chainmail. So I figured that they would look pretty cool. But I need a curtain for up above here. I'm going to put some magnets on the bottom and it'll be hung by a chain on the top, and it'll just, I have a lip on the shelf so they won't like slide out, but this will hopefully keep anything contained that might decide it wants to fly out. So while I'm trekking down the road, so I gotta get this done. So I thought I would work on this really quick because it shouldn't take very long. I already have it kind of measured, not so much measured out, but kind of the way I want it. And it's going to loop the same song over and over again. So let's not do that because that will drive me bananas. So let's stop that shenanigans. Why? Okay, that was weird. Let's see if it'll, if I turn off loop tracks, if it'll go to the next one. Okay, let's see what happens. So I was going to measure this. That's why I didn't. So I'm thinking We'll go an inch in. And that looks good. And we're just going to take a Sharpie. Boop, boop. Find a Sharpie. Let's see what happens. I need to lay out on the sofa. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I don't need it to be exact. It's just for me to look at. It's not, I mean, people will see it if they come to the RV, but you know, at this point in my life, I'm not seeing a lot of people coming to my RV. I mean, we're not going to have like raves and stuff because, you know, who needs squirrels? Anyway. So we're going to lay this out flat and give it a good, we're just going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. So let's punch these holes. Let's hang that back up where it belongs. That isn't going to be my biggest struggle is trying to remember to put things away. So we need to bring that to 3/16. And this is a crocodile. If you don't know what a crocodile is, I'm going to show you. But this is probably one of my favoriteest tools in my arsenal of tools. I wish I would, when I was making corsets, I wish I had this tool because this is going through 4 layers of fabric. And it's actually going through, yes, I have a little snippet here. Let me grab the scissors. Of course, they're the biggest scissors I own. But yeah, so this one didn't go all the way quite through. But we'll just snip that off. So you can see it goes all the way through. So, and I don't have the greatest hand strength, and that's why I like this lever, because if you don't have hand strength, you can push on it. So we're just going to fly through these. Oh, the music stopped altogether. Okay, so put that on my list of things to do. So I have this doubled up. This is only half as wide as it is. I don't know if I'm going to need the full length, but we're gonna run with it. This is just an old sheet that I thought was pretty, and I just used paper clips because I couldn't find my pins. So paper clips work. It's called thinking outside your bubble. Some people say box. I prefer bubble because I like to think I live in something prettier than a box. Although I do kind of live in a box, considering I live in a motorhome. But It's pretty at least. So, how's everyone's week going? If you're catching this on the replay, make sure to say howdy in the comments below. Okay, I think we're good. So we got all those holes punched. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, take the paper clips off. Okay, and then we're going to unfold it. See, all the holes are punched. And then we're going to fold it back over and match up the holes. Just like so. We're going to grab a paper clip just to kind of hold it in place. We'll do a better and I'm just kind of finger pressing it in place. Yeah, I need to get some music that'll play the whole time. And I can do that through OBS. So I don't need to use the StreamYard thing. Although I love StreamYard. You know what? I might actually we'll see how this works. Oops. Just trying to finish today. Yeah, I get that. I still have 3 projects I need to finish today. But I did get my propane flowing. So I can now cook in the RV. Before, I mean, I could cook. I had the microwave, convection oven. I have a kettle that boils water, so I could make like instant potatoes, throw some cheese and sour cream, and like make a twice baked potato type thing. It worked. It still works, but when I'm out on the road, I can't rightly do that. So, all right, so those two. All right, now we take this, and I'm going to do half of it first. I don't have any, well, I do have one more paper clip. I can do one more. Let's get rid of this string. There we go. Now I got the hiccups. Figures. Let's get a drink of water. Stay hydrated. It's been really cool here as far as the weather goes. So I haven't been dying of heat exhaustion, which is great. I actually closed all my windows last night before I went to bed because it was kind of chilly, and I'm like, well, if it's chilly now, it's going to be really chilly in the morning. So, foresight, foreshadowing, whatever you want to call it. All right, let's put a few of these over here. We're just going to Put that in there. I probably should have some kind of interfacing or something in this, but I don't have any. So, well, I do. I just don't have it available to me right at this moment in time. So, hopefully I have this set right still. And it looks like I do. There we go. So, these are called no-sew curtains. So, I can't say so. And then we just line this up. If you ever buy one of these, I think this one cost me like $40 or $45. And I saw the potential in it right away, being a costumer and an artist for so long. It's like, are you kidding me? This thing punches holes? And it does snaps and rivets and all the, or not rivets, eyelets. Rivets are a different thing. So, I was not supposed to say so. Now, if you ever have it where they're not laying quite flat, you just lay them down. And then I use a rubber mallet. There we go. Lining up the holes is probably the hardest part. Okay. Because all I did beforehand, before the live stream, is folded down the edge and then married the two ends together and then paper clipped them so they'd stay together. I wish a paper clip could fix a lot more things in life than it does. But it does. You can use a paper clip for a lot of things. Let's take that one off. Do one more. So, school has started in most places now. I don't know if I'm dating myself, but I remember when school started after Labor Day. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old. It wasn't like the start in August stuff, but everybody here's back to school already and they got Christmas stuff out. And I'm like, hey, what happened to Halloween? What happened to Thanksgiving? It went from back to school to Christmas. What is going on with that shenanigans? So, there we go. Just rip them off. There we go. Okay. Lay this out. We did those three already. Let's do these three. Okay. Trucking right along. Loose and fancy free. That's actually moving right along. Sorry. Sorry, Muppets. I need a few more of these. These I just get at Menards. So I think it's like $1.50 maybe for 25 or 50. I don't know. They were inexpensive, but they work really well. And I'll probably grab another couple packages before I leave because Texas does not have Menards and I'm going to go through withdrawal because I go into Menards at least once a month. Even if it's just to go look around and look at all the shiny new tools and all the things that I would love to have. But sadly, I cannot. I I will. I will eventually have a home base and I will have my table saw and my miter saw. And actually, I'll probably get them at Home Depot because I'll probably get a Milwaukee one. Because or Ryobi. Ryobi makes a really good tool. I've had these Ryobi tools that I've been using on the motorhome. I've had them since 2018. I have a drill, like a regular drill, and an impact drill, and an orbital sander. Well, the orbital sander I didn't get until like 2019. Again, my friend whose birthday's today, happy birthday. You know who you are. He gave it to me. So okay, let's take this off. Oh, let's do this first and then we'll take it off. So I have it all nice and lined up. But no, what we would do for corsets is we'd use these same eyelets, but we would have to cut the hole, pound them in by hand, and then hand stitch them. So, so they looked period. This, I mean, if I had this tool back then, man, it would taken me no time at all. Because we're already halfway done with the eyelets. All right, let's pound this one out. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We gotta do these ones really fast. There we go. That just makes them lay flatter. You don't have to do that part. I just like the way it looks. So, and we're just gonna go right along here. I'm not even gonna bother with the paper clips this time because I'm finding that the holes are lining up now that I've got it about halfway. This one has a little piece of fabric still in there, so let's snip that out. There we go. I think a few of these might have some fabric in there. So you just push it through and you line it up and just let it sit there gently. And then as I'm pushing down, I'm watching the pin come down in the middle. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now this one's got fabric on both sides. And you don't have to cut the fabric off. Just makes them lay flat. Or it encourages them. You can't really make anything happen. I mean, you can. You know what I mean. So yeah, I'm not even using my hand strength. I'm more just pushing on it. And tomorrow, at some point, I'll get this hung up. I have to adjust the chain a little bit and put it up. That's, I forgot to get my pliers out. That's okay. They're right in my toolbox, which is right handy. That's one thing about redoing your studio, is you get to reevaluate what you do and what you use. And because I don't know about the rest of you, but I do art in moods. Like sometimes I'll feel like playing in paint and I'll do jelly printing, or I'll do, something like that. I did keep my stuff for acrylic, some of my stuff for acrylic pouring. Okay, pretty much all of it. But I won't be able to do that right away. I still have canvases, I still have paint, I still have a little bit of Floetrol that's been unopened. But I think I'm going to wait until we can do a meetup, because I want to do, starting in 2024, I want to start doing like maybe monthly meetups in different areas. I'm still kind of researching it. I've been so busy with work and then getting this motorhome ready to be on the road. And all the things that I haven't had a chance to really like look into things. I want to reach out to like local, like different artist guilds, different things like that, and do like an art in the park thing where all these artists come together and can sell their art, or not so much sell their art, but like create art together and maybe teach classes, free classes. So that one did okay. These last few, and I don't even know if I need to go down this far, but we're going to. I think I do. And I think I'm gonna end up like ripping it halfway, if that makes any sense. Okay, I can put these back. I don't need them. I only need two. Dos. Do. Okay. Move that out of the way. Which is great, because then it's not sitting on my lap and I can get more in frame here. There we go. Just push it through. Line it up. Set it down. And you know what? I figured if I can get through this whole thing without messing one up, I'm doing good. And even if I mess up the last one, it's okay, because I can cut it off. It's the last one. It doesn't need to be there. Okay. There we go. Eyelets are set. Holes are punched. Eyelets are set. Dun, da, da. I don't like where this sits, but it's the only place. Whoop, I just bumped the microphone. I am so sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, hang up this light. I got so many little things to do, but it's okay right now because I'm not going anywhere. I mean, it's just like little things, like walking. I can walk through and, okay, this needs to get put away. This needs to get, it'll take me probably an afternoon just to put everything away. Which is fine, because everything has a spot now. Okay, so let me grab my pliers. Hold on. Nope. Rhea is laying on the floor over here. I'm trying to like reach over her. So this is my toolbox. And we want to grab 2 pliers. There we go. There's my needles. My sewing scissors ended up in here because I don't want anybody using them for paper, even me. I have a regular claw hammer, a ball peen hammer, wire cutters, small vice grips, a little chisel, just things that I might need. And then I have all my regular tools in the basement. So if I need to build stuff, I can grab it from down there. Okay. I'll have to put that back up there. Yeah. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Rhea's looking at me like, what are you doing, Ma? What's that noise? Okay, so I'm going to take some of these out. And I'm going to, I think this should work. And then bend them into place. There we go. Oh, it didn't stay quite straight. So, oh, there's my other. I've got 2 pairs of needle nose pliers in here. One of them can go back outside. I don't need 2. So here is the chain it's going to be going through. I think that'll look okay. What do you think? I think that'll be okay. If I don't like it, I can change it. So let's just kind of break up the cluster here. And this is relatively soft metal, so I don't really need it's nice to have the pliers. Saves on my hand. Okay. So this is all I'm going to do then is just put these together like so. And I'll finish this up off camera. And when I get it all done and hung up, I'll take a picture. I'm still wondering if maybe I should do 2. But then I'd have to do 3 because otherwise they're not going to link right. So, and I don't have any bigger rings than this. This is the biggest like jump ring that I have. So yeah, all I have to do is put the rest of the rings on here. And it's ready to be hung up. So what's that? I mean, you could sit here and watch me do this for the next, I don't know, 5 minutes, I guess. It's not taking very long. So I'd say all in. I mean, I still have to hang it, but I already have chain here. I'm just going to take some screws and screw it into the 2x4s that are on the ceiling. You'll see when I'm done. You'll see what I mean. So, yeah. I've been using, honestly, the only things that I've really bought for the RV are things that I didn't already have. Like, I found some lithium iron phosphate batteries on sale, used, reconditioned, whatever you want to call them. So I bought those because having to maintain lead acid batteries is a pain in the butt, and it's kind of scary, and they off gas too, so this is safer for Rhea and I. And that's really about it. I mean, everything else I've repurposed from the old studios, even some stuff from like Anoka when I lived in Anoka. So, but yeah, this didn't take long at all. So we'll call this. And the same sheet, I actually am repurposing because I took the glass door. I don't know if you people have glass doors in your showers, in your bathrooms, but I don't like glass doors. One, they're hard to clean. Two, in an RV, okay, I am 5'11", roughly 190 pounds, maybe 180 pounds. I'm a big girl. And fitting in an RV shower without hitting your elbows. Yeah, so I took that out and put a shower curtain up. It's a fabric one, and I've got 2 of them, so I can alternate them out as they need to be washed. And it's a little bit more maintenance, but it's easier to take a shower curtain down, throw it in the washing machine than it is to clean a glass shower door, in my humble opinion. But so I'm going to repurpose some of the parts from that into hanging a sheet between the bedroom and the front end, because there was a sliding door, but it was going to be in the way of my shelf that I have. And I figure, when I get a home base and I can leave that shelf behind, I don't need to have everything I own all in one space. I can put up another barn door or something because the hardware is already there. I just need to get the door, or I'll build the door. I'm handy like that. So there are a few things I have left to do, but nothing major. I mean, probably 2 to 3 hour projects at the most. Mostly can be done in an hour or less. I do a lot of stuff in the morning when I first wake up. I got in the habit of doing that when it was really hot this summer, and that was the coolest time of the day, and the mosquitoes were sleeping. you know, so um, yeah, we're almost done here. Got one left. Let's see if we can get this a little closer. There we go. I mean, is this going to hold like 30 pounds of stuff? No. But I don't have 30 pounds of stuff up there. So it's all, and they're all in bins anyway. It's just to kind of keep it from tumbling out. If I have to like go around a what are they called? Clover leaf. You know, sometimes things will slide out, especially if they're top heavy. I pretty much got everything packed the way it should be. Like, you know, made sure there's, you know, heavier stuff is at the bottom of the shelves. There we go. All right, let's put this away. All these containers, I did want to get like a cargo net and put them over my shelving, but I couldn't afford that. So I went to Menards and I got bungee cords. I got a cubic butt ton of bungee cords for less than $15. So that'll work for now. So here is, let's take this end. Let's run it through. And, you know, I do have wire, so if I really wanted to, I could make like hangers. But I don't need to. I'll just give you an idea of what it'll look like. So it'll hang like that. I don't know if I should have I have it in the front or the back? I kind of like the chain. I think I like the chain in front like that. It helps the grays kind of pop. I don't know. We'll see what I like aesthetically better as things go by. But I could make like little hooks and do it that way. So but yeah. And it's not like it's gonna like slide either, because these aren't sliding very, in fact I'm sliding them out before I so maybe I'll decide to do bigger hooks so they slide better. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it, when it's hung up, how it looks. There you go. All that was done in about 40 minutes. Yeah, I'd say an hour by the time I folded it, you know, cut it to about the size I wanted it. So an hour total. And then another probably 10 minutes to hang it. And I'm saying 10 minutes because lately my battery has died, or I don't have the right bit, so I have to go on a quest for the right bit for my drill. Because I don't know if you know this, but a lot of RVs, at least in Monaco, the Monacos use square bits, but they flip back and forth between square bits and regular Phillips head. So yeah, I even found some flatheads, and I'm like, not in my house. Flatheads are cool for art projects because they look cool, but not for building. I do have flathead screwdrivers though, so I was able to get them taken care of. Uh-oh, chain broke. That's no bueno. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, let's fix this real quick. So this one was open because this is when I had my old studio, I had chain on my shelf underneath, and then I'd hang my paint from that. But now that I have the paint pantry, and if you haven't seen the paint pantry, you have to join check out last week's video. I'm pretty sure I shared the paint pantry. Okay, you. There we go. Better. All fixed. So I do have chain holding paint in that guy too. So, but I am going to be recording probably when I get down to Texas. I'll record and give you guys a walkthrough if you're a member. And then after Vid Summit, I'm going to be editing some videos and basically catching you guys all up on what the lowdown's been and what the plan is. And because honestly, right now, I don't have a plan. I haven't gotten that far. Okay, so oh, there we go. So there's, I'll shoot it out. But yeah, I think that's pretty. It's gray, so it kind of goes with my aesthetic. And I like that it's ripped. I actually thought of ripping this seam out, but I think I'm going to leave it because I'm going to put magnets on here and then magnets on the shelf. Whoop. See, I knew that was going to fall. I touched the shelf. Those are pieces from my shower that I saved to be the little kickstand. And then I have this thing up here that was balancing precariously. There we go. See, it wants to fall again. All right, you. Let's just put you right there. There we go. So, let's show you. This is the kick plate from the shower. I gotta clean it up a little bit. It's got like adhesive and stuff on it. But this is gonna go on the shelf like this, so stuff doesn't fall off there. So, what are you doing, Bill? All right. So, I look forward to doing edited videos. I will still be going live on Wednesdays. If you want to join us on a Wednesday night, here live on the channel, like on the channel, not just in the audience, hit me up on Discord or join the Facebook group and let the ladies there, and ladies and gentlemen, I should say, let the peeps there know that you're interested and they know how to get you going. So I'm looking forward to the edited videos. I think you're going to enjoy them. I hope so. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate you. Remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.